So I'm just going to run over exactly what's happened so far this week. And I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to go for the screen share. Now, this was Monday. This is where we opened up. You'll see we came down before bouncing straight back up. Now, here, this was a bit overextended for what we anticipated initially, but I just wanted to create a video to share with you guys just exactly what it was, well, why we went to that area, because we do know that nothing is really random. Prices moving between pockets of liquidity and seeking fair value. So when this has made this move down here, the overall bias for the week, if I go to the daily, is up into here over this week, next week, whenever it may be. We're aiming for this area. This is where we see price headed. So when we came down here initially, this was Monday, we ran down here. Tuesday, we made what looks like the low of the week, and now we're bouncing straight back up. So the thing we have to remember is if I go to the weekly, now we say it's looking for fair value. So if I take this area between these 2 points, if I pull this across here, you'll see that there was a bullish fair value gap in there. So essentially what price was doing, it was coming down here, it's repricing to this fair value gap, which is known as a BISI. And once it reached this area, it's now moved higher. So we've got to remember that what we tend to see is price come down. Here was an old low. It's came down to here. It swept this liquidity. So this was a liquidity pocket. We swept that liquidity, which is because this is the most bullish leg, weekly chart. This has been bullish this whole time. So in here is internal liquidity. This low is internal liquidity. And once we've taken internal liquidity, we now anticipate it will be external liquidity, which is this high. So this would be the first target here. And liquidity, that'll be the first target. You'll see we'll start to push up higher here. Now, this you've got this high, you've got this high, you've got this high, you've got these highs. If I go down on our 4 hour chart, you'll see that better. So this high, this high, this high, this high. That is just classically waiting to be run. Those highs are just waiting to be run. So like I say, we anticipate now we might come down a bit and then push higher because we've got these value gaps in here. But the overall bias now is that we're going to push higher up here. And we're going to attack this buy side liquidity, and we'll push in higher to more to more liquidity. So it was just to share that aspect that when price came down this far, it was filling in this little fair value gap. And if you look here, there's no fair value gap. There's no fair value gap. You've got one way down here, but price is extremely bullish just now. So I wouldn't have seen a retracement that far. And to be quite honest, at the start of the week, I didn't see this coming this far. I thought maybe we would come this wick. I was anticipating probably 50% of that, this area. But we did get really animated, and it was because we were coming to this area. So like I say, for this week and the next week, the bias is we move higher on DXY, which means for Euro USD, Great British Pound USD, we anticipate them lower. So that would be the equivalent here, shorts, and we've got those shorts still running from Tuesday. So in here as well, I've got my drawings on here, but this as well will come down, take these lows and push down further. This purple area is eventually where the draw will be. So I hope that's helpful. and we'll see how the week and next plays out.